For Franciscan Beat, I'm Leah Moreau. Senior one-act productions begin. High school students injured in Ohio bus crash. Syria still in possession of chemical weapons. These stories and more on today's Franciscan Beat. Franciscan University Theater Program's senior one-act productions begin today, Friday, April the 21st, and run through Sunday, April 23rd in Anathan Theater. They include The Insanity of Mary Gerard by Samuel French, directed by Nick Vicinanzo, and Salome by Oscar Wilde, directed by Helen Kelly. West Virginia State Police say at least 26 high school students and one adult from neighboring Ohio have been injured in a school bus crash. The Intelligencer and Wheeling News-Register reports the bus carrying football players from Buckeye Local High School in Rayland, Ohio, slammed into a tree Thursday evening. The students were on their way to watch a football practice at West Liberty University in West Virginia. State police say speed appears to be a factor in the crash. Belgium's interior minister says Islamic State gave a false name for the man who attacked police on Paris's Champs-Élysées. Islamic State's claim of responsibility came just a few hours after the attack, far more quickly than other similar claims, and the statement gave the attacker a pseudonym that would mean he was Belgian or had ties to Belgium. Arkansas has carried out its first execution in nearly 12 years, despite a flurry of legal challenges that spared 3 convicted killers. Liddell Lee was pronounced dead at 11:56 p.m. Thursday. The state wants to conduct 3 more executions before the end of April, when its supply of one lethal injection drug expires, but courts could still scuttle Arkansas's plan. A Tunisian orphan, nearly 3, whose parents were Islamic State group members killed in an airstrike, has been languishing in a Libyan prison for a year. Hundreds of children fathered by IS foreign fighters or brought by parents to the self-proclaimed caliphate are now in limbo, the collateral victims of a militant group in retreat and home countries hesitant to take them back. President Donald Trump says the 100-day benchmark often cited to measure a new administration's achievements is a ridiculous standard. Trump tweets that no matter how much he accomplishes, quote, media will kill. He reaches the 100-day mark in office on April 29th. U.S. Defense Secretary Jim Mattis says Syria still possesses banned chemical weapons. At a news conference in Tel Aviv, Mattis also said that in recent days, the Syrian Air Force has dispersed its combat aircraft. In sports, Cavs storm past Pacers, Spurs fall, Bucks win, and Penguins and Predators advance. The Cleveland Cavaliers have engineered the greatest halftime comeback in an NBA playoff game victory to take a 3-1 lead in the first round. The Cavs trailed by 25 at the break before holding the Pacers to 40 points in the second half of a 119-114 win at Indiana. LeBron James scored 13 of his game-high 41 points in the third quarter and finished with 13 rebounds and 12 assists. The San Antonio Spurs and Milwaukee Bucks own 2-1 leads in the first round of the NBA playoffs. The Grizzlies avoided an 0-3 hole as Mike Conley scored 24 points and had 8 assists, with 5 to a 105-94 victory against the visiting Spurs. Chris Middleton dropped in 20 points, and all-star Giannis Antetokounmpo finished with 19 and 8 boards in the Bucks' 104-77 trouncing of Toronto. The Pittsburgh Penguins and Nashville Predators have advanced to the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs. Brian Rust scored twice, and Marc-Andre Fleury handled 49 shots as the Penguins ousted Columbus, 5-2 in Game 5. The Predators got a pair of goals from Roman Josi in beating the Blackhawks 4-1 and completing a surprising 4-game sweep of the top seed in the Western Conference. Today's weather is cloudy in the low to mid-60s, with the sun coming out in the afternoon. Tonight it will drop to the 40s, and tomorrow will be cooler, with a high of 54 and a low of 44. Enjoy your weekend. For Franciscan Beat, I'm Leah Moreau.